Pfizer stock has made a new 52-week low today, September 21, and we detected unusual options activity. And so in this video, we will take a deeper look at this data to find out whether Pfizer stock will continue to drop lower or will it bounce from this excessive selling pressure. As you can see, ever since December of last year, it's been on a long-term downtrend. So let's get right to the data. Options time and sales tape. We can see here for December 15, 35 strike calls. We have 5,000 at 11:51 a.m. We also see something unusual here at 2:07.5 second mark. There are these thousands of contracts here for October 6, 33 strike, 0.5 strike calls, and 35 strike calls. So let's take a look at the 5,000 one first for December's to see if they're opening trades or closing trades, because that matters. Here we are at the December's 35 strikes. We see here that there was an open interest of 9,900, so volume less. So these could have been closing trades and not necessarily opening trades. So the data here is not so clear at this time. We will have to get more data this coming week, and if you are interested in this, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified of that. Let's take a look at the October 6s to see if we have something more concrete and clear. Here we are, 33.5 strike calls. We see this volume here, 8,392. This is much greater than the 115 that was opened. So we know these are opening trades. And again, the 35 strike calls here, less than the open interest of 6,761. So these could be closing trades. However, that doesn't really matter for our result of the analysis, because we know that the 33.5 strike call is opening and that they're buying them to open. So we know that there's these call options that are bullish. You can see this positive 35 delta, and these call options will profit as the price of Pfizer over here goes up on the x-axis. You can see the profits start to increase as it increases on the stock price. If it drops, it decreases. And the reason why it doesn't matter whether or not these 35 strike calls are closing or opening is because if they were closing them, then they would just have left the call strikes at the 33.5 that we just analyzed. If they were opening, selling to open, then it would also be a bullish trade, because this would then be a vertical call spread that looks like this, right? And that's the same situation. If the stock price goes up, this also goes up, because we are bullish with this type of strategy, 25 delta here. And so this is the way we are trading it as well. You can see that the theta risk is only -1, and the cost of the trade is only $29 per trade. So much cheaper than just buying the call options outright, which is $36 each, and has a slightly higher theta risk decay here at -1.89. So we wanted to trade with less risk, so we have a better risk to reward ratio here. You can see that because the max loss you could have here is $29, what we pay for this debit here on the blue line is the expiration line. We can potentially make up to here, which is $120, 121 here. So that's the max profit. And if you calculate 121 divided by the initial cost of 29, we can see that the potential percentage times 100 to get a percentage potentially can make 417% on this trade if we hit max profit. So this is a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. So we like this type of strategy to participate in this potential bounce from this overselling pressure here today. That possibly if Pfizer just can bounce from here and just come up towards this level again, we could potentially make 4 times that. Because you could see that we just have to make it around here at $35, right? We can start to reach that max profit at expiration, right? And $35 is just right here, right? So if we can get a bounce up here, we'll start to become very profitable on this vertical call spread strategy. And so we're looking forward to seeing what happens to Pfizer, especially since the updated COVID vaccines are being released around the country now. And so yeah, comment below. What do you think is going to happen to Pfizer? Do you think it'll bounce or keep going down lower, especially with all this new COVID vaccines coming out now? You think it'll help the stock out from this downward trend? Maybe even all we really need is just a short-term uptrend, and our options will be very profitable. And if we take a look also at the recent Fibonacci's, let's say we are on this downtrend and we were to pull a Fibonacci from this upper end to the lower end, you could see that the $35 level here is actually the 50% Fibonacci level. So there would be a strong resistance here. So as long as we can kind of get up here, we can be very profitable and doesn't have to break that level. Just has to be around here for the stock, and we'll be able to make hundreds of percentage of profit with this option strategy. All right. Again, this is a little bit risky because we are using options to trade, and it's always risky to do that, but we want to lower that risk with strategy and also the data. And that's why we follow this data with unusual options activity, where we have the support of wealthy traders also trading in this direction that helps push the prices in that direction. Perhaps they also know some information that the stock could go towards. And so if you're interested in other stocks that have unusual options activity, make sure to check out our membership, where we share exclusive videos to our members by clicking the join button on our channel homepage to learn more. Take care, everybody, and comment below. What do you think is going to happen to Pfizer stock? Has it bottomed, or will it keep going down? Take care, everybody.